Hi, my name is Alex, and I am going to show you how to factor trinomials and binomials, accompanied by my stick figures. So, first step is we're going to do a binomial. And we're going to use the binomial 8x, y, z plus 12xy. Now at first glance it might look like we can combine these, but this one has a z in it, so these are not like terms and we need to factor them. So we have to think, what do 8xyz and 12xy have in common? Well, if we take a different color pen here and we pick out the 8, not the 8. When we pull apart an 8, it becomes 2 times 2 times 2. When we pull apart a 12, it becomes 2 times 3 times 2. So we can take these two 2's from each number, and 2 times 2 equals 4. And that's proof that we can use 4 as the common factor. But also we want this x and this y to be on the outside because they both have an x and y in each term. So I add 4xy, and then we make a set of parentheses. And inside these parentheses, we simply include a 2, because 4xy times 2 is 8xy, and a 2z, because there is a z here, and we have to have a z in our answer. So a 2z and a 3 in the parentheses. And when we multiply this out, we get 8xyz minus 12x. Plus 12xy. My signs were wrong for a second there. So that is how we do one binomial. Now let's do one that's a little different. This one is 20ab plus 160abc. And we're going to factor this by taking the 20 out of both of these, because that's what they have in common, and the AB out of them. 20AB, make a set of parentheses, put in 1, because 20AB times 1 is 20AB, plus 8C, because we want to include the C in our answer. Multiply it out, we get 20AB plus 160 ABC, which is our answer up here. So that's binomials. Now let's try to factor some trinomials. And these are a bit harder. So we're going to start out with a simpler one, and it is x to the second plus 8x plus 15. And the way we factor this is, first we create two parentheses. And we know we have an x squared, so we put an x here and an x here. And then we put two plus signs here because we know our answer has to be positive. Because of these two positive signs, it should be positive in the factoring. And we have to think, what two numbers add to 8x, or just 8, and multiply to 15? And if we know our multiplication tables and think about this, we get 3 and 5, and I can prove it. 3 plus 5 equals 8, and 3 times 5 equals 15. So we take our equation, we put in x plus 3 and x plus 5. And now we factored it, but to make sure we factored it correctly, we take our previous equation, x plus 3, multiplied by x plus 5. We get x squared plus 5x plus 3x plus 15. Simplify that and we get x squared plus 8x plus 15. And if we look back at our previous problem, we see that these are identical to each other. Now we're going to move on to a slightly harder trinomial because this one involves negatives. And it is x squared plus 2x minus 24. And this may seem a little difficult at first, but we have to find two numbers that add to 2 and multiply to negative 24. And we know negatives in the times tables, and we can see that those two numbers are negative 4 and 6, because negative 4 plus 6 equals 2, negative 4 times 6 equals 24. So we create our two parentheses along with the x's, and we have to go by our answer, which is negative 4 and 6. So we do x minus 4 and x plus 6. And that is our factored answer. And I can prove it by multiplying it to give us x squared plus 6x minus 4x minus 24. Simplifying it to equal x squared plus 2x minus 24. And when we check back with our work, we have the same answer that we had before. So that is my video of how to factor trinomials and binomials. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.